Yes, my Between the Liners, we got a special episode here for you today. I'm going to quickly introduce my guests. It's not going to be no long intro. Haroon to my left, Tunjay to my right, Cher to my far right. It's England v the USA. This is our match reaction, but we're about to watch the game first. We're recording this before the game started, just to talk about the starting lineup and our score predictions before the game. You're going to keep watching this. We're going to do a halftime reaction as well and a full-time match reaction. I just wanted to get the boys' thoughts quickly. Anyone want to take the lead on the starting lineup for England? Same lineup as last game?
Glad Kane's not injured, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know you had that ankle scare. A lot of weird England fans like wishing he was injured and saying he's this and that. Like, it's proper weird, but yeah, glad he's back. And yeah, hopefully, like, this is one of them World Cups where it's like the fact that Saudi Arabia beating Argentina.
Yeah.
Like, why can't England go and win it? You know what I mean? So it's like, as long as our players stay fit, hopefully we can do well.
Right, anyone cussing Kane is absolutely lost.
Yeah,
and shouldn't be watching football, bro. Yeah. Anyone else on the starting lineup?
From my point of view, it's the same as last time. So keep the winning teams. No surprises. That there's no changes. I feel like they're strong favourites against USA. I think they'll win quite convincingly again, like they did against Iran.
Don't say a score prediction yet, Tunjay. Because Tunjay is the main man for score predictions for this World Cup. He's guessed every single game right, every single goal scorer right. If he'd bet on it, he probably would have been a millionaire by now. Haroon, quick question for you. Rashford, should he have been in for Sterling or no? Not yet.
I think he should have been in.
Potentially.
I think he's more direct. Like, he'll cause more issues for a fullback than Sterling does.
Maybe Southgate's trying to ease him in.
Maybe.
All right, guys, I'm going to take it to Tunjay last. Haroon, what's your score prediction for the game?
I reckon it's 2-0 England.
2-0 England, yeah? Cher?
5-2.
5-2 England. I like it, Cher. I like it a lot. Adnan, I'm going to say 4-1 England. Harry Kane anytime, probably score 2 goals as well. Tunjay, take it away. This is the one we all want to hear.
England 4, USA 0. A defender to score. Either Maguire or Stones. That's my tip of the day.
Come on, England. If you didn't put money on that right now, what are you doing? All right, we're going to watch the game. Stay tuned. You're going to see our halftime reaction next. Thanks. Yes, people, we've just watched the first half. It's been 0-0. A few missed chances. Pulisic has hit the bar. Kane should have probably scored. Cher, what are you saying about the first half? A bit disappointed?
Yeah, it's just slow. We're not moving the ball quick. Slow at the press. Feel like he needs to bring a bit more like creativity on. Maybe like Foden and Rashford.
Yeah.
Let some runners be on Kane.
I hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Tunjay, what do you think is the difference between this game and the last game? What's going wrong?
I think England are just taking it easy because they just need to win to qualify. I think they're just trying to hang out for a 1-0, 2-0, but they just need to attack, go for it, make a statement.
Haroon, what are you saying? Like, why? What's the drop-off in performance? Where's the intensity?
There's no intensity. I think he needs to take off Mason Mount ASAP.
Serious?
Yeah, I think he's been really poor. And he's not offering anything. Like, it's like they're walking through the midfield with ease.
I'll ask any of you, who's been our best attacking threat? Because I couldn't even tell you.
None of them. Mate.
None of them.
Yeah, I would say no one's.
Maybe Luke Shaw? Who put in a cross for Kane? For the first chance?
Saka.
Was that Saka?
Yeah.
Maybe the wingers, I guess. But even Sterling's been non-existent.
They've all been like slow, no urgency.
Yeah,
everyone.
Need some pace in the game. Get Rashford on.
Shout out Shahan in the background as well, by the way. He's going to be on camera at full time. So watch out for that. Keep watching this. Quickly, to my right, Cher, what's the score going to be? You said 5-2 before the game started. What are you saying now? It's 0-0.
Probably like 1-0, like, yeah, 2-0 max.
To England, yeah?
Yeah.
Tunjay?
I keep the faith. 4-0. Come on, boys.
I like it.
It's coming home.
It's coming home. Haroon?
I'm sticking with my 2-0.
2-0. You know what? Just because Tunjay said he's going to stick with it, I'm going to stick with mine as well. Maguire to score anytime. Harry Kane to score 2. 4-1 England. It's coming home. Keep watching this. You're going to see our full-time match reaction any second now. Safe. Yes, my Between the Liners. Like you, we have just seen that absolute ball fest. I picked the wrong day to bring the mandem round to watch that game. 0-0, England v USA. First things first, I don't even want to hear these guys' opinions. Jordan Henderson, after all this time, you're still bringing him on in an England shirt. The best Liverpool midfielder, he can't even start for England. The guy comes on, all he does, gets the ball from some shit angle, 40 yards out, hoofs it into the box. What else does Jordan Henderson provide? Guys, take it away. Oh, let out your
I think
frustrations.
he's got a good chat on the pitch. That's why.
Bro, he's dead. He brings nothing to the team. I'd rather bring on Foden.
Probably has banter in it on the pitch.
Bro, he's dead, man. He's dead. He's got no banter. He's got some shit name like Jordan Henderson. 2 like first names basically. He's dead. Shearshaw, take it away.
Don't know, man. It all just stems from the manager, to be honest. Like, it's just rubbish team selections, rubbish substitutions. Like, you know what I mean? Mason Mount, what has he done to start, especially ahead of Foden?
What did Mount do this whole game?
Nothing. Like, nothing. At least when Grealish come on.
He ran a lot. He ran.
Yeah, when Grealish come on, he drew some fouls. He was a bit, more direct. You know what I mean? You can see he was trying to make things happen. But yeah, it's just poor team selections.
Tunjay, who's the most disappointing player for you? In fact, I'm going to take it to you. Who was the best player in the England team?
Harry Maguire, without a shadow of doubt. The guy was like an absolute menace at the back. His big head got onto every single ball in the air.
The worst thing is, I can't even disagree with you. He's probably England's best player.
He's good.
I actually don't know who else was better than him.
He was.
All right, Haroon, who is the most disappointing player you think on the pitch?
All of them. I can't pick one. Mount probably shittest. Kane was awful.
Kane was bad today, I'm not going to lie.
The thing with Mount is, they'll show stats who done the most running. It'll be Mount number 1, but he's done fuck all.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably play him next game and the game after that.
Where do you think everything went wrong? I don't understand. How did we go from 6-2 via Iran to 0-0 via USA? And to be honest, credit to USA because they played all right,
Yeah,
I think they played better in this game than they did against Wales. They passed it around a bit decent, but I don't understand. We didn't give anything on that pitch. I didn't see anything.
They wanted it more.
They wanted it a lot more.
The press was half-hearted. Like, no one was putting in any effort except for Mount, but even his press was half-hearted. Like, he wasn't actually putting anyone under any real pressure.
I just think that the substitutions he made were too late as well.
Yeah, he takes too long.
Rashford come on, and obviously I'm a United fan, you don't know I'm biased, but he come on and within 5 minutes he got a shot on target at least, went past a couple man. Grealish come on, went past a couple man, got a free kick as he usually does. Outside of that, I don't know what he does. But it's just like, where's the tactical now? It's like, you want to take it to USA. There was some points in that second half, we were sitting back in our own box. And apparently Harry Kane had more touches in the England box than he did in USA box. Like, it's a joke, it's embarrassing. And obviously, I don't want to get too carried away because it's only the second game in the group stage, innit? We've got a point at the end of the day. We're probably still likely to qualify. But imagine Wales turn up and we lose and we're out. It's a joke. It's not good enough.
It's not coming home anyway, so.
Yeah, but
whether it's group stage or knockout stage, England.
No, it's still coming home.
You should be putting these teams away.
With the team Southgate got, a team full of Premier League winners, even Champions League winners. Like, I'm sorry, you should be doing a lot better. Like, he's not got them playing.
Champions
Like,
League
Kane,
winner is on the bench.
No, but you got Kane dropping deep. You got no one else running ahead of him. Like, Raheem Sterling and Kane have never worked. Yeah, cool, they got to the Euros final, whatever. But other than that, it's never worked.
Wait, Foden never played, didn't he? He didn't even come on.
He didn't even bring on Foden on the pitch.
Come on, man. That's shocking. That's poor.
I don't understand. And Foden was alright when he come off the bench against
Yeah, he was. I don't know. What's he got against Foden, man?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Foden's 10 times the player Mason Mount is.
I don't get how did Mason Mount last 90 minutes on that pitch? Doesn't make no sense.
He does naughty things to Southgate in the changing room.
Look, let's get Shahan's thoughts on the game. Shahan, jump on the mic quickly. Let out your frustrations. Come on the camera, innit? We're doing a quick substitution. Jude Bellingham off for Jordan Henderson. Here he comes.
That's it.
What are you saying about the game?
Nothing. I think this all stems from. I think Gareth Southgate would have went there and said, "Look, let's keep a clean sheet. Let's not concede anything. Let's keep it tight."
You think?
And he was more than happy. But you can tell with the way we're playing and the way we're setting up. Like, you telling me that with the talent we have, we can't create more chances than that.
Yeah.
What's holding them back from creating chances? And they're not that awful. There's enough selection. You could. What was Tunjay saying as well? He said, "I bet you the sub he's going to do. He's going to bring on Jordan Henderson." What does that tell you about his mentality? He never went in with that match saying, "Right, guys, 3 points. I want goals this match." He went there saying, "We've got the win. The way the other results have gone, we're in the driving seat. Let's at least get a draw. Let's not risk anything." That's what he is. He's a percentages man.
Right? Do you think that's acceptable?
No, I honestly believe that when there's a draw, no team should get points in World fucking Cups because both teams. It's a disgrace. It's absolutely disgraceful. And the boos at the end justified that as well. It's a terrible performance, awful World Cup match. it's been an awful day, really, in terms of fixtures, but that was really bad. Terrible watch. A waste of my fucking Friday evening, bro.
100%, man. You know Shahan's got places to go. All right, guys, I'm going to take you around one by one. Who's your man of the match? Shahan, I'll start with you first. Man of the match.
Listen, all match I was cussing Harry Maguire, but really it was for the bants in it. But I don't know, he's got his head to everything. He won all the duels. I wouldn't give it to a single fucking person, man. They're all fucking shit, bro.
Tunjay, man of the match. You give it to Maguire.
Yeah, Maguire for me.
You know what? I want to say one thing as well. I thought Saka was really disappointing. And I personally, whenever I watch Saka,
Yeah, it was poor.
I've seen him be impactful every single time. Most times I've seen him play. Today, I didn't see him do nothing, bro.
Yeah, it was
Bro,
poor.
USA wanted it more.
And I don't want to single him out. Like even Kane was
USA
bad.
wanted it more than them.
But even then,
England were
USA
cagey.
were dead as well,
England were cagey.
bro. Look, at the end of the game, there was 3 shots on target. One of them came in the 89th minute for Rashford.
Bro, we had enough people, enough quality on the bench and on that pitch to smash them
100%.
up. And it's a disgrace that we couldn't create nothing. Yeah,
Look, for me,
nothing.
Southgate needs to go.
Already?
Bring Arsene Wenger. Bring
No,
the trophy
I've
home.
always said that as well. Wenger will be a wicked manager. No, bro, no one wants to listen. There's one thing playing for percentages, which Gareth Southgate does, and he would have went into this match saying, right, look, we've got 3 points first game. Let's keep it tight. Let's make it hard for them. Let's make it an ugly watch, right? That's what else? How can you look? Come on, look at the performance. That was terrible. It was awful.
It was bad.
They could have got Poch in.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic.
Even Poch here, they could have got Poch in just for the World Cup.
What?
No, Poch is
What,
coming.
at
to
England?
Poch is coming to.
At England?
Why not?
I swear you don't
Poch
rate
is coming
Poch.
to.
Yeah, not for Spurs, but for England.
Poch is coming to.
I mean, better than Southgate.
Rooney, who was your man of the match?
Maguire, probably.
Wow. All right, Shahan, who was your most disappointing player?
Well, look, we're just gonna go by what we were saying. Like during the whole match, who was getting stick? Ryan was cussing the shit out of Mason Mount as well in the group. He was absolutely terrible. He was the only one getting in. Well, he got in positions where.
What
be
about
real.
Bellingham, Shahan? Sorry.
Jude Bellingham is. I'll be real. He's one of these players who's doing things in Bundesliga. With all due respect, Jordan Sancho is a clear example of another player who went there, made a name for himself, come to the Premier League.
Jordan Sancho,
and
yeah?
he's terrible. I'm not going to hold any judgment on Jude Bellingham. He had a good game against Iran, who part-time footballers. He had a good game against Iran,
That's
which was
rude.
everyone's saying he's this, he's that. He was awful first in a stint he played. He was terrible. Majority of the players were terrible, but for me, Mason Mount was easily the most disappointing player on that pitch. He was absolutely terrible, and he's the only one. He got in positions where something could have been created. His first touch was off. Like, just horrible. Like, he's not in form for Chelsea. What is he doing in this team?
Yeah,
Like, he shouldn't.
I
be
don't know
playing,
how he
bro.
played 90 minutes.
Foden didn't even get a glimpse. Like, he's playing for the team who's probably the best team in the world. He's been one of the best players in the Premier League, we could say. He's definitely been up there. This
Yeah, he's
season.
been up there.
100%.
How the hell does he not start? Like, how the hell do you're playing Raheem Sterling? Raheem Sterling couldn't even hit a barn door for Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's terrible. Oh, because honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. And Gareth Southgate, honestly, this guy just needs to go, man. And he believe me, he will be gone.
Look, Southgate keeps picking players based on guys that he's stuck with throughout his England time. But the problem now is, based on this game, you could say, obviously we've got the benefit of hindsight, but you should be playing guys on form.
Always.
It
Should
seems
always
like
be
common sense.
100%. If someone's scoring goals, like Rashford, for example, he's scoring goals for United. Foden, like Sean said, has been one of the best players in the league this season. Why are you playing Sterling, who's
Bro,
because shit all season? And Mason Mount, who's been shit
Bro,
all season.
And
Gareth
bringing on
Southgate.
Henderson as well.
Liverpool's midfield is
Gareth
dreadful.
Southgate, bro, believe me, he will be hugging all the boys saying, well done, we got what we wanted. We wanted a draw here. We didn't concede a goal. That's what he wants. You can't sit here and tell me that performance is everyone's. Come on, let's be real. This is a tournament which is happening in December. It's not happening at the end of a long season. These players, there's no excuse for a performance like that other than the manager's gone there and to set out this way, make it a rugged, doggish game, make it stop and start. It's horrible. Bringing on Henderson. What the fuck? What is this guy doing? Why is he still manager? And it just shows you know what? Fuck England. I'll fucking Brazil win it.
Chenshaw, quickly come to the mic, sorry. Who's your most disappointing player from this game?
No, Mason Mount.
Yeah.
I think collectively as a whole, they're all just as bad as each other. Team with Harry Kane, Sterling, Saka, and They all just,
Standards are higher than standards are higher.
Bro, honestly,
They all played
England,
bad.
I want England to win the World Cup, obviously, but fuck them, man. They just.
No, I want Brazil to win it.
This is disgraceful.
Jogo bonito.
Tunjay,
I got them on sweepstakes as well. Bro.
Tunjay, who's your most disappointing player?
Mount. It was just terrible, innit? It was just shocking.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say Saka just because, like I said before, whenever I've seen him, he usually turns up.
Yeah.
And today I didn't really see him
Yeah,
turn
he
up.
was
Or
poor
maybe
as well.
Kane, to be honest. Because Kane
Yeah,
was pretty
Yeah,
poor
but
in
I
my
think,
opinion.
no, but look, look, Kane spent majority of that game coming deep, trying to pick the ball up, trying to
we
get.
didn't need him there.
No, I agree with you. But
didn't
why,
need him
but
there.
why is he doing that? Has he
Because he
been told
wasn't
to
on the
do
ball.
that, or does he? We
Because
agree
he
that
loves doing
okay,
that,
let's say
bro.
he wants to get on the ball, right? The way Saka plays, Saka needs people to be playing on his level. Intricate passes, coming deep, picking the ball up, give and go. Wait, who did that? Who did that in this game? Tell me. Raheem Sterling gets the ball and just goes on some stupid run till he runs the ball off the pitch. Saka definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
the
but
worst
when
on the
does
pitch. I
Kane
think Mason
learn that
Mount-
he needs to stay up front sometimes?
Kane's finished.
When does he ever learn that?
He's being told.
He didn't create nothing today, though.
He's being
He didn't
told.
do nothing.
He had no options around him.
He had guys. He was just poor, man.
Bro,
Simple as
listen,
that.
poor.
it's not,
When
we haven't got the ball.
Look,
when we
Kane,
haven't got the ball,
you have
what do we do?
expectation to
We
players
put-
like
we
Kane
put-
to
we
create
go
shit,
at-
and he didn't do it. So
But
you can say he was
Haroon,
disappointing.
when England don't have the ball, what do?
Nothing, bro.
They sit deep and they say, break us down. Bro, that football is shit. It's terrible to watch.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to give this analogy, but you got all of these quality players and you're telling them, you know what, sit behind the ball, sit deep. You know, what are you doing?
I didn't understand why they
You're
were
playing
so deep.
Jude Bellingham, who honestly, before this World Cup, I never heard of. Honestly. He's not
Light
that
him
bad.
up, light him up.
I never heard of
himself
this
as
kid.
Light him
No,
up in
no.
the comments for that one.
I
yeah?
heard he scored goals. He scored goals against teams in Bundesliga, which people fucking watching. You couldn't even name 5 bloody teams from that league, right? I don't give a shit. He's crap. Yeah, Mason Mount, shit.
Well, even Jordan Sancho.
Yeah, Jordan Sancho, shit. Yeah, I can go through all of these crap players, overrated English players who ain't done jack shit in their careers. They ain't done nothing in their careers, but they get blown up to be some sort of world beaters. They're shit players, bro. Yeah, and this match proved it. They got completely outplayed. Well, not outplayed, but they got completely matched by USA, and they didn't do anything to convince anyone that they can go and win this World Cup. It's terrible. It's awful. Waste of a Friday evening. Right? Sorry to anyone who had to watch that.
Ruined our weekends.
Ruined our
thanks.
weekend.
Ruined my
Horrible
holiday.
watch.
That's it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
But it's coming home.
I'm going to take it to Haroon. Who's your most disappointing player?
From Mason Mount or Harry
Yeah.
Kane, one of those.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Looking ahead now, we've got Wales. I believe it's on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's
actually.
Tuesday, yeah.
All right. What do you suggest now to Gareth Southgate? Do you think change it around a little, or does he go for the same starting
Hand in
lineup
your
again?
resignation
Yeah,
as soon as
resign.
possible. Right, hand in your resignation. We'll
Call in the
ask-
press
yeah.
conference and resign.
Yeah, resign. Do the right thing. Do the right thing while you still can. You've done a good run. You had a good run. You've had everyone fooled. Right, Europe.
Everyone
World Cups.
fooled.
World Cup. Was it World Cup semi-final?
World Cup semi-final.
World Cup
Euros
semi-final. Euros final. It's been a good run. Right. History speaks. You're not going to win anything. Yeah, just.
But
please,
are we
hang it
being
up.
too reactionary? Because just 4 or 5 days ago,
Everyone's been
we
Southgate
were
out for a
gassed.
while. No, no. Everyone's
4 or 5
been
days ago, he did well
Bro,
though.
listen
Nah,
to me.
bro.
Listen
I
to
ain't
me.
seen England play
Listen
that
to
well
me.
in a long
Listen
time
to me.
against
Listen
Iran.
to me. Listen to
And
me.
Iran just won
Listen
2-0
to
v
me.
Wales.
Bro, listen to me.
USA drew v this
Kazi,
year.
listen to me for a
USA
second.
drew v Wales.
Bro,
But Iran won.
England's route to all of these World Cup semi-final and
They've had
European
easy draw.
final was
Easier.
easy games, bro.
Easier.
It was easy games. If they played Brazil,
They beat Germany, to be fair. They beat Germany, to be fair.
Germany ain't been good
No,
in 5 years.
Germany.
Who did Germany lose to the other day?
Japan.
Say nothing, bruv. Germany, bruv. Name me 5 Germany players right now, just off the top of your head.
Muller,
Shit,
Gnabry,
shit.
Musiala,
Never heard of him.
Sule,
Shit.
Kimmich.
Shit. All old men, bro. They're finished, bro. They're finished, bro. Come on, let's be real. We're talking about guys who are like 37 years old, bro. Like got rainbow
wait,
laces
Sean.
and that. Allow it, bro.
All right, Sean.
England are shit.
Against Wales, what do you suggest that Southgate does with the team?
All right.
What's your changes? What's your
Before I
changes?
say, I've just said hanging in resignation. But let me give you my
Other
second
than that,
answer.
yeah.
Give me my
Let's
second answer.
realistically, he's not going to hand his
Right,
improvisation.
the only thing to listen, the only thing he can do is say to the guys, look, go out there, play an attacking team. Say to them, go out there.
What
express
changes would
yourself.
you make?
The changes I'll make is I would play Foden instead of Mount. And on the left, I would, instead of Sterling, I would probably go with, I I don't even want to say Rashford. He's shit as well.
Grealish? You like
I would
Grealish?
play. The reason why I was saying Grealish is, and I was saying just before he got brought on there, is he's someone who get his foot on the ball, he'll hold the ball, he'll draw men in, he'll win. At the very worst, he'll win. Win
that's
the foul.
boring,
Oh no, but no. It's
Wins
not. No, but
fouls.
is it
Is that
better
why we're
than, but is
paying
it
the
better
guy
than
now?
Mason Mount? Is it better than what Mason Mount did?
Sterling playing left.
Yeah, he's much better than Sterling.
Is he?
He's much better than
Is.
Sterling.
What- him doing that is better than
100%. He's better than
Is
Sterling.
Grealish
bro.
better than
100%.
Sterling?
Bro, and let's be honest, even on
Bro,
the run
we're
to the
talking
Euros,
about what we're doing
those
next.
set piece
We're saying what are we going to do for the next game. I wouldn't start Sterling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't start Sterling, bro. Bring him on. What if we got Montenegro? Someone like that. I'm joking. But bro, Sterling ain't been on form this season. Just play Grealish, play him on the left. Someone who can hold the ball up. Someone who can get his foot on the ball, and absolutely he'll link up better.
It's got to be
Sterling's
Callum
always
Wilson
got
up
the
front.
ball. He's just thinking about what am I
Has
going
to
to
be
do?
Callum Wilson up front instead of Kane.
What do you think?
Need to
Shut
get
up,
some
man,
pace
bruv.
up there, bro.
Who? Callum Wilson, bruv. Who?
You see Kane today, bro?
His legs are
Bro.
gone. That's probably his last
No, when Kane don't get a penalty, he's not eating.
Bro, Kane
that's bullshit.
is injured. Yeah, my sources have told me Kane's not even playing. He's not even at full fitness, bro. Allow it.
So then,
He's got
so then, be the
language.
big man and sit on the bench
They
and let
gave him-
Callum
they
Wilson
gave him
play,
an-
bro.
They gave him an injection 2 hours before the match.
So why is he playing then?
No,
Bro, what do you
I'm
mean?
going to be
He's
honest.
the-
I'm
he's
going to
the
be
man,
honest.
innit?
He needed
He's
to
not the
step
man.
up today, and he didn't.
He's a waste man.
Tunjay, what do you recommend to Gareth Southgate for the World's game on
Play
Tuesday?
Foden. Simple as that.
For Mount, yeah?
That's
Yeah,
the biggest change.
just play Foden. Play Grealish as well. I think play both of them.
No Rashford?
Be creative. I'd play Rashford as well, but it's like who you going to take off? Like, do you know what I mean? It's,
Well, I'd personally drop Sterling and I'll play Rashford
No,
instead
I'd
of
keep,
Grealish.
I'd keep
I feel like
Rashford as
Rashford's
a-
more
I'd
effective
keep
than
him-
Grealish.
Rashford's more effective when he's on the bench and comes off the bench.
yeah,
I
Rashford's a
disagree,
bench man.
man.
I think.
Rashford-
Yeah.
I disagree, man.
He's dead, man. Another dead player.
All right, boys. Unless you have anything else to say, I'm going to end the video here. Yeah?
Listen, Gareth Southgate out. Please.
You heard it
From
from
watching this.
You heard it from Shahan. Gareth Southgate out. I'm not going to say that right now because I'll still give him the rest of the tournament. And this is realistic. This is his last tournament, yeah, right?
If England win
This
the
is
World
last
Cup,
tournament.
if
Give him a
England win the World
contract.
Cup, I'll shave my head. I'll shave my head on screen. Yeah. If they win the World Cup, I'll shave my head on screen.
BTL Posit exclusive. You heard it here first. This is the Between the Lines podcast. Like the video, share the video, comment, get in the comments. Who do you think was man of the match? Who do you think was your most disappointing player? This is the Between the Lines podcast. I'm your host Adnan. Haroon, thanks for coming.
No problem, mate.
Tunjay,
It's coming home. Come on.
Shahan,
Peace in the Middle East.
share. Thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one. Peace out.